Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? Exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over... Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Qixing. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without which is why we must stop that monster.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that... So will the power of the Qixing, Millilith...
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? Wait...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista, and as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista. For what could you mortals ever learn of?
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the we haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Don't be a killjoy!
Is upon
We've
you.
only just begun! Can't run! I miscalculated.
Let's light it up! Leave it all to me.
This is well done!
I'm going in! Let's light it up! Yeah! As a dutiful maid woman.
This was well done!
Yep. Let's light it up!
To put this blow through.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
I summon thee!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Everybody,
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time of Julian Karst! Wow! It's Madame Ping's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
everybody, stand back!
We've only just begun.
Steady as stone.
Looks like I went too far. Not breaking a sweat. My work finished. Let's end this quickly.
No rest for the
Written in the stars, delved into death. With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Off we go.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Off we go. Over here. Look at me. Teamwork is dreamwork.
No excuse for slacking.
Let's light it up.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Dash free.
Fate is upon you. Shadows of fate.
My work finished.
I'm going in. Assassins shine.
Have a load of this.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Everybody stand back! Midnight Phantasmagoria! Written in the stars. Delved into destiny. Let's light it up!
I guess this is it.
I'm going in! Here!
Not breaking a
By
sweat.
royal decree!
My duty.
No rest for the wicked.
Blink! Assassins shine. Adventure time! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
your time.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
By royal decree! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Looks like I went too far.
Over here!
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before...
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came?
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income. In prep at first, it was only the size of a small room. But with continued expansion, it has become the palace. It is a testament to Ningguang's, and seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be you. Thank you all for hearing me out. We...
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One...
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation, I also thought to tell, but I did.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective.
Right. That's the Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between...
Each of the 7 nations has its own.
Though your point is the very height of... As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have.
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper...
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my... Although I am a mere...
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the when danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those weak. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long...
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard...
Your line of inquiry is askew.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the conqueror of demons means. One fears that by the time one finds... Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the
All right, Mooncarver, you...
Looks like the conflict between human... Oh, right! Child wanted to unleash... But we were able to handle the Overlord... Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need... Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing?